Welcome to this episode of the What If You Could video series, helping you navigate through crisis and fear to clarity and possibility. I'm Kelly Stewart of The Positive Business, and you can learn more about me and how I work with organizations at thepositivebusiness.com. So now that you know what you do want and you've painted a fairly vivid picture of what that could be, it's time to challenge your assumptions and surface new ideas so that you can create plans that will help your organization move forward. And in my recent example, I framed how a company could intentionally do things that would help their employees to feel more focused and safe when they return to work. And my thoughts alone were enough to illustrate that point. But to be very effective, you're going to want to bring people in from all levels of your organization into these strategic conversations. And together, you're going to challenge each other's assumptions. You're going to surface new ideas, and you're going to create the plans that will help your organization move forward that are right for your company and in the industries that you serve. So for doing that, I highly recommend using something called the SOAR Strategic Planning Framework, where SOAR stands for strengths, opportunities, aspirations, and results. What I really like about SOAR is that it's action-oriented and it elicits confidence, which is the positive opposite of fear, a recurring theme in this video series. SOAR helps you to bring out the best of what is in order to build upon that. And when we're using SOAR, strengths are asking generative questions around what do we do well? And this is in reference to the organization's strengths and previous proven success the organization has had. It also asks us to think about what's possible. And this is what's possible in terms of creating real value for others. And in that way, it distinguishes it from being opportunistic. Aspirations is what do we wish for the organization? That again, that's going back to that positive opposite that we talked about in a previous episode. That's what we want. Some people refer to that as, what are our dreams for the organization? Where do we want to be when we come through this crisis? And results are about what are the meaningful outcomes? How will we know we're on track to do all of those things? So those are the things that we think about when we're talking about using the SOAR strategic planning framework. What I also want to mention is that weaknesses and threats are not ignored in this framework. They're just simply reframed, as we did earlier. And in doing that, it allows you to focus more on doing what you do well and also generating energy to act and the confidence to set stretch goals. So I hope that you will join me for our final episode where I'm going to share a few of those generative questions that from the SOAR handbook that you could use to get started and use them with all of the people essential to your success to generate those conversations that will help you move forward and define what's possible. So thanks for watching. Please send your questions and your comments to Kelly@thepositivebusiness.com. And remember to expect great things from everything you do.